This is something that comes out of the working group that I was coordinating related to the widening countries of Horizon Europe. So those countries are 15 countries of the European Union, so member states, that absorb only 5% of the overall budget. So this is kind of a standard deviation and something that we definitely want to improve. So we have discussed and adopted a number of different recommendations that we would like to see evolve together with the EIC moving forward. And those are, one of those recommendations was related to usage of consultants. So as I said earlier, obviously there is a market, and it's a reality of the market that quite a bit of entrepreneurs use consultant services, even though a lot of people, especially that work in the European ecosystem, either don't approve of that or just ignore this reality. But that is the fact. And even if you look at the various surveys that are done with the entrepreneurs who are using EU funds, a lot of them use consultant services. However, there is a downside. Obviously, the success is not guaranteed when you are using a consultant, but also there is sometimes, and this is not in all cases, but sometimes we find that there is abusive practices. Even in most developed markets in Europe, for instance, also in the UK, we have cases where consultants take the rights to IP, or they make entrepreneurs sign very abusive contracts in which they have penalties which are very huge. This is hundreds of thousands of euros in case the entrepreneurs don't want to apply to all the calls that the consultants want them to apply to. They don't have access, for instance, to their passwords, to their usernames and things like that. So this is a major problem, and especially it's even more problematic in the so-called widening countries, because the ecosystem of these expert consultants is not as developed as in some other countries. So there is higher chance for such abusive practices. So we try to somehow signal to the market that we are looking at this issue, and we wanted to make sure that the first-time founders or people who are applying for the first time, for instance, for the EIC instruments, that they are aware of these things, and to make sure that they make a better and more informed decision when using such services.
Right.
And I know, of course, consultants were not happy about it, but that's in essence, we are here to support entrepreneurs, and EIC is here to support entrepreneurs, so this is our main priority.